sweeties! Jeez, it's a hell of a week. 19 September 2021. We've got the deliciously creative Pisces full moon tomorrow. That's Monday. It's called the harvest moon because farmers used to harvest all their goodies under the moon before electric lights were invented. Nice. Which means this is the week to reap all the rewards from your endless efforts. Good things will arrive unexpectedly, promise. Then on Wednesday, or Thursday for some of you, we've got the equinox, when you struggle to find the balance between dark and light, equal night, equal day. Just remember, it takes one tiny candle to light a darkened room. So do not sit there sulking for a moment longer than you have to. Get up and smile. Then the sun moves into Libra on Thursday. Yay for Librans. We all start looking for balance in our lives once again. It's all go. Thanks for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. Please subscribe, it really helps me. Let's get to the stars. Virgo, my little piglet, how's your love life? Never mind if it's a disaster. Tomorrow's fabulous full moon is beaming down on your tender little heart and resetting all your relationships, all the ones that matter anyway. So if everything's going well, it'll get better. And if it needs work, here's your chance to fix it. Of course, if you're still looking for love, put up the welcome mat, darling. Although I did have a friend that had a welcome mat that said, "Bugger off, bitch." Mind, but that's beside the point. Someone very delicious is about to arrive. Even so, try to keep in mind that very few people, aside from you of course, are perfect. Just saying. Not that you need to worry too much about that. You have fantastic instincts about what's right for you. And you can trust them even more now, so they're working really well. If it's time to let go of something or someone, do it with love. Grudges are very boring. And don't worry about the career right now. It's doing its own thing. You just take care of your heart. That's it for Virgo. Libra, my little raspberry. You've been developing a whole bunch of extremely bad habits. And this is the week to change all that. The problem, of course, is that you always want instant results. And if you don't get them, then you get all hysterical and think you've failed. You're such a nana. So, we're setting a new course now. Not beating ourselves up for being an idiot. Although actually sometimes behaving like an idiot is exactly what we need to do to change our lives. Just a thought, but never mind that. The full moon wants you healthier, which does sound massively boring. But if you're feeling ghastly, it doesn't matter how much money you've got, your life sucks. So remember, Libra is a sign of balance. You're bringing sanity into your life without adding to the madness. Look, there'll always be a little madness around, that's the balance. But you pick your poison. Next month is all about your success. That's it for Libra. Scorpio, my little chestnut, just get ready for goodies. The planets are slowly making their way into your sign, which is fantastic. And already you're looking gorgeous, and you're focused on your goals with a kind of clarity you haven't felt in months. This is just the beginning. Now move your energy outwards, offering your services wherever they'll be needed. Join a charity or a community center, help out. Or offer assistance to a friend. The more you give, the more you receive. I know it sounds corny, but it's how the universe works. Not only that, your love life is slowly beginning to flourish. Keep going, you're on the right track. As long as you stay on the sane side of madness. You know how dilly you get when you're in love. Anyway, there's a full moon tomorrow. Try to behave this time. Money starts to improve on Wednesday, a bit. That's it for Scorpio. Sagittarius, my little donut, are you getting all carried away again, ranting and raving about garbage, forgetting how powerful you are and how easy it is to change the bits you don't like? Enough of that. Let's focus on money for now. Which is more important to you, making it or spending it? Look, it's not that easy to spend money you don't have, but slaving away for an endlessly anticipated rainy day is a direct route to misery. It's time to take a break. You deserve it. And if the funds don't allow for 5-star treatment, go for 3. You can have just as much fun. Tomorrow's gorgeous full moon brings some really interesting opportunities. The kind you hadn't even thought of or wished for. Pay attention. Someone out there wants to help. Don't you dare let that ridiculous pride get in the way. Oh, and if you're looking for some lovin', get out there and smile that gorgeous smile at everyone. That's it for Sagittarius. Capricorn, my little Labrador, are you feeling compelled as usual to take on the entire universe's problems? When will you learn that this is a bad idea? In fact, how about cutting all these people loose and telling them to make their own decisions for a change? The real issue here is that you don't feel as though your life is currently important enough, so you're sticking your nose into everyone else's. But if you go back to your stuff, you'll see that the universe has huge plans for you, provided you're willing to surrender to the cosmic flow, which probably means you'll have to get some therapy before you'll allow yourself to do that. But we'll get there. Generally though, health and money look fabulous. Career's moving in a whole new direction, and love has some really fascinating prospects. Gaze out the window, sweetie. Do you see the magic? That's it for Capricorn. Aquarius, my gorgeous little Rottweiler. Sit up straight, pay attention. For a start, your health is actually much better than you think it is, and you would see that if you weren't in such a permanent rage. In fact, I just heard that laughing out loud can fix your body faster than a whole mountain of drugs. So try it. Laugh at nothing, or at the absurdity of the universe. Then you'll be ready for a move or big changes that are on the way. Just remember, change always brings its own stresses, but that doesn't mean they're not good changes. And if you're having trouble sleeping, get a massage. The love life's looking good though, so you could always invite someone over and get laid, which are, always nice. Mostly though, stop taking yourself so seriously. No one will remember any of us in 100 years. So do your thing, enjoy yourself. That's it for Aquarius. Pisces, my little cottage pie, get the hankies ready. It's full moon in Pisces, and for you, that means a tsunami of tears. What can I say? They could be happy tears, but since full moons are always linked to closure, there's probably something that needs to come to a head so you can move on. So you're feeling overburdened by responsibilities, or maybe excluded from all the important decisions. Either way, do not do that whole drama thing you get into, and definitely don't start blabbing about all the secrets you've been told just to punish everybody. Ask for time alone, weep and weep and weep and weep, and then put it all down. You're so much more powerful than you know, and you just have to get it out of your system and then carry on with your life. Your life is about to change quite radically, but first you need to get yourself ready for transformation. So be gentle with yourself, be nice, have a bath. Tell yourself you're fabulous. That's it for Pisces. Aries, my little radish, calm down a sec. The planets are all over the place, and your mind has been overloaded with garbage. Shame, man. Everyone's dumping their fears on you, and you're wondering whether you're losing your marbles. Remember, if you always look like the strong one, then the weak ones come and sit on your lap. You just have to swat them around the ear and tell them to get off. And now, of course, we've got the equinox on Wednesday as well. So, here's your chance to choose. Do you go with the dark or the light? Bear in mind that the dark always seems much more exciting, so take your time with this. You could be starting a new business now, so make sure it's legal. Dodgy partners always end up costing you money, no matter what they promise you. Either way though, by next month, you'll be a completely different person. Decide what you want while you have some time. That's it for Aries. Taurus, my little cashew nut. Suddenly you're looking at everything differently. Not negatively, but maybe with a slightly more practical heart. You're asking yourself why all these people are in your life. What do you want relationships for? What are you expecting? And what do you have to offer? Time for some honesty with yourself. And then, if you want to kick them all out, go ahead. Just remember, if you don't resolve whatever issues you have with them first, then you'll just collect a whole new bunch of exactly the same kind of people and have to play the record all over again. Just saying. Meanwhile, the sex goddess is in town, offering assorted delights. This is a fabulously creative energy as well. You can use it for making money, finding soulmates, hopping from bed to bed, up to you. Oh, and money's close by, incidentally, eyes peeled. That's it for Taurus. Gemini, my little tadpole. Even though your inner adventurer is yearning for a quest, or at the very least an impossible task, it may need to expand its vision a little. There are ways and means. How about creating the perfect romantic moment where you share all your innermost feelings? How about that for an impossible task? Or you could go home and apologize to the family for all the shitty things you've done. What? You? Never. No, of course not, it wasn't your fault. But apologize anyway, be the bigger man. It's not always about dragon slaying, you know. Oh, speaking of dragons though, have you been having weird dreams? Excellent, write them down. These are messages from your guides. Pay very close attention. The full moon wants you in the spotlight. We've got promotions, weddings, prizes. Take your pick. That's it for Gemini. Cancer, my little fried egg. Are you getting all neurotic about what's out there in the big bad world? Are you overwhelmed by the sudden lack of boundaries everywhere and not knowing where you're going? Are you super sensitive to all the viral nasties that are floating about? You're not alone, sweetie. Everyone's feeling completely bogged down by all the media stuff that's messing with your head. You are just more susceptible than most, especially now at full moon, that's your planet. It's zoning in on your spiritual growth though, which is fine, except that spiritual growth also means being sensitive to everyone else's pain, which is a nightmare. Do some yoga or meditation, do something creative. Your angels are everywhere taking care of business for you. You just have to be willing to climb aboard and tune into the universe. There's a very powerful leader inside you. The planets are clearing away anything that's stopping you. Excellent. That's it for Cancer. Leo, my little caterpillar, you're going to have to let go of something important this week. There's probably something like a lover you feel bad about or a power struggle you have no hope of winning. The point is, boundaries have been crossed and you need to pull back and rethink. You've become completely obsessed with the idea that there's never enough money or never enough love. That's just garbage. Even the lion can occasionally feel disempowered. And the full moon always makes good use of your vulnerability when you let your guard down. Amazingly, you're at your most powerful when you're vulnerable. So, for now, just take whatever comes. If you lend someone money, don't expect it back. Avoid getting into debt. Stay off the extremely slippery slope of your own wickedness. And in fact, surrender. It's all changed next month, you'll see. That's it for Leo. Thank you, delicious creatures, for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. This is the perfect time to start believing in your own fabulous magic and to make something amazing happen. So whenever you're out there in the world, protect yourself in a bubble of flames, ask your angels to help you, and keep smiling even if you don't feel like it. Smiling changes your vibration. Give it a bash. Now, if you'd like to subscribe or like or share or tell me I'm fabulous, press the button. It's free, and have a great week. Remind yourself every 5 seconds just how amazing you are. Give yourself permission to succeed. It's really important. Bye now.